Oh, vibe switch. Okay.
Dancing in the desert, blowing up the sunshine. Kneeling roses disappearing into Moses' dry mouth, breaking into part, not stealing our intentions. Anger sitting gripped.
Okay, so like we were at a party and then the soldiers are back.
And into obsolescence, still you feed us lies from the tablecloth.
Okay, so I feel like it's something about like the ignorance of just like, oh, we're just dancing, we're just having a good time. It's like that blissful ignorance and everyone's like, ooh, and it's kind of like hazy almost like at a party and you're not really seeing and realizing what's going on around you, which is like something's going wrong, like it's not good. And then you're like, well, let's see.
Everybody's going to the party, have a real good time.
Like the vibes changes.
Dancing in the desert, blowing up the sunshine. Everybody's going to the party, have a real good time. Dancing in the desert, blowing up the sunshine. Blast off!
And then suddenly,
And we don't live in a fascist nation.
you're like,
Blast
this
off!
wrong.
It's party time! And where the fuck are you? Where the fuck are you? Where the fuck are you? Why don't brothers fight the war? Why do they always send the poor? Why don't brothers fight the war? Why do they always send the poor? 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 Healing roses disappearing into Moses' dry mouth, breaking into part, not stealing our intentions. Anger sitting dripped in oil, crying freedom. And into obsolescence, still you feed us lies from the tablecloth.
Yeah, it's like that state of like blissful unawareness that you can be happy in, obviously blissful ignorance, that's why we call it that. And then you're like realizing something is going wrong. This is not right. This is not how it's supposed to be. And then there's like that confrontation of like, once you realize this isn't right, you're like, hey, where are you? Why aren't you going off to war? And like, I understand, I totally know that this is a political song, but I think that not everyone is a political person or really resonates with that. I think a lot of people do, but I think it can be broader than that. Like everyone experiences something that is not going right in their life, and everyone experiences realizing maybe that something that they thought was normal or thought was okay is not actually right. And then everybody has the choice of how they want to deal with that. Do they want to confront it? Let's keep listening. System of a Down is so like so unique. Like this sounds almost like a different song. It's like you're living in a different state.
Everybody's going to the party, have a real good time. Dancing in the desert, blowing up the sun. Where the fuck are you?
It's like, wake up.
Why do they always send the poor? Why don't presidents fight the war? Why do they always send the poor? 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 They always send the poor. They always send the poor.
It's so good. It's so freaking good. I think that the gift of this song is to help us, to empower us to believe in the power of confrontation. That when we go from a place of living in blissful ignorance and then we realize something, only some people will realize. Only some people will see, like, hey, this isn't right here. And then even less people will move into a state of courageous confrontation. And the truth is that confrontation is scary in the same way that stepping out of your comfort zone in any way is scary, but it's something that creates change. If we just sit back and stay in our state of dancing at the party all the time, then we don't actually create any space for change. It's when we step into that place of courageous confrontation. It's when we realize that something isn't going right in our life, or maybe in our friend group. Maybe our boss isn't treating us correctly. Maybe our friend is gossiping about another friend. Maybe whatever, maybe our parents are not treating us the way that we deserve to be treated. Maybe we're in a toxic relationship. But once we realize that something isn't going right, we have an opportunity to courageously confront that thing. And in that courageous confrontation, it creates change. And I just really, I really like that in this song. Like, it asks us the question of, like, where are we ignorant? Where are we living in a state of blissful ignorance? Where are we choosing not to confront something because it's uncomfortable? Not because it's unsafe, because if it's unsafe for us to confront, then we need to make another choice. But if it's just uncomfortable and we see that it's possible that there would be a path forward with our confrontation, then it's an act of courage to say, like, to not do it maybe the way that they do it in this song, where they're like, where the fuck are you? That's maybe not the best way to get a good result. But I think this song does point to that there is power in confrontation. There is power in saying, hey, this isn't right, and standing up against whatever it is that isn't right, whether it's politics or whether it's personal life. Like, it invites us into that place of courageous confrontation. Is there something in your life that you need to confront? Share in the comments by tagging at HeartSupport. Or maybe you're realizing that you might be blissfully ignorant somewhere. Share that in the comments too by tagging at HeartSupport, and we will encourage you. And if you like System of a Down, I somehow listened to Chop Suey for the first time. Check that out here. And if you like using metal music to shift your mindset, hit that subscribe button. That is what we do all day, every day. I love you. Mwah.